Manchester United's victory over Fulham on Sunday maintained Erik ten Hag's side's push for 2 trophies to be added to their Carabao Cup success. While winning the Premier League is out of reach, the Reds will still be hoping for a strong end to their season in order to secure qualification for the Champions League. In the meantime, silverware in the FA Cup and Europa League remains a distinct possibility. On current form, United will back themselves to compete against any team. But these matches below are the most notable tests that the Reds will have to negotiate. Newcastle United. Sunday, April 2. Premier League. Immediately following the international break, Ten Hag's men will come up against a rather stubborn Newcastle side who harbour aspirations of finishing in the top 4. At St James Park, Eddie Howe's side have proven they can compete with the best the Premier League has to offer, so United will not be taking them lightly. With players jetting off across the globe during the international break, Ten Hag will be fearful of any injury blows that could make this tricky task even tougher. Sevilla. Thursday, April 13 and 20 Europa League quarter-final. This might be 2 matches, but the overall goal is the same: progress to the semi-finals of the Europa League. Sevilla may be struggling in La Liga, but the Spanish side are a different prospect in Europe. They have lifted the Europa League an impressive 6 times. United's form at home has been good this season, but you would imagine they will want at least a 2-goal advantage before heading to Spain the following week. Brighton and Hove Albion. Sunday, April 23. FA Cup semi-final. While it has not yet been decided which date the Reds will face Brighton at Wembley, United's involvement in the Europa League the previous Thursday means that it is almost guaranteed that the Reds will head to the capital on the Sunday. This means, before the match, United will be aware if a Manchester derby awaits them in the final. Ten Hag's side must be careful not to look too far ahead though. Roberto De Zerbi's Brighton have been impressive this season, and their threats going forward will be of particular concern for the Reds' backline. Chelsea. TBC. Premier League now for the match that should have been played that weekend. Graham Potter, besides the most recent Everton draw, seems to have found a way to get this Chelsea team ticking. They are not the same side that United snatched a point off at Stamford Bridge and will pose a tougher challenge than a couple of months ago. Being at home will help the Reds, but Chelsea will be keen to finish the season on a high. Tottenham Hotspur. Thursday, April 27. Premier League. Antonio Conte's baffling press conference on Saturday appeared to hit self-destruct to Spurs' hopes of keeping Newcastle at bay in the race for 4th. Tottenham is an unhappy dressing room, but United cannot afford to underestimate them. Spurs have had a knack of picking up unlikely results on occasion, especially at home. The 1-0 victory against Manchester City appeared to come completely out of the blue, and the same could happen to United if they are not careful. Fulham. Sunday, May 28. Premier League. Should the season come down to the final day, United know they will be in with a fight to secure the points they need. Last December and Sunday proved that Marco Silva's side cannot be taken lightly. Barring a huge implosion, the Reds could have been on the wrong side of a minor FA Cup upset. Fulham may well have European ambitions of their own come still to play for and will be a tough prospect.